All right, new singles out. Good Times and Tan Lines. We popped that bad boy on in our team meeting today, or our pre-production show today.
Nice. What'd you think?
How'd you come up with that? I thought it was solid.
You
I
can
thought it was
lie
good.
to me if you need to, because I don't want to hear that it's bad. But
can I be honest with you?
Yeah, come on.
We put the first 45 seconds on, and then one of our guys paused it.
What a jackass! He's been fired.
And Taylor made Taylor made the comment. This is 90s country.
This is 90s country.
It's pretty. It's pretty down the middle. No curveballs here. I believe the idea was Carson's actually, or he just saw it somewhere, like on a T-shirt. Half the songs we write is, some dumb thing.
See it on a bumper sticker somewhere.
Exactly. See one of these goofy stickers in here or something.
Bush
I haven't
Cheney.
Seen any. Yeah, Bush Cheney. That was the first one I saw too.
That's your next
I don't
one.
know what I'm gonna. Yeah.
Beef. What's for dinner?
Yeah. That's a good one. But yeah. So he saw something on a T-shirt or whatever it was, and I'm like, man, that sounds like a song. Good Times at Tan Lines. So we wrote it with another buddy of mine, Wyatt McCubbin, great writer. Just felt like it's all there. I could. There's some of those like titles, like Cold Beer and Country Music was another one of them that it's kind of like, how did somebody not write this already? And it seems like it's just like almost low hanging fruit kind of. It's just like, that's right there. How has that not been done? So anyway,
George Strait did write Cold Beer Conversations, right?
He did. Well, he didn't write it, but somebody did. Okay. I can't remember who did.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think Dean Dillon was on that song. But anyways, so I don't know. It's just, there's no secrets here. It's just it's supposed to be a good time summer anthem song,
How'd you go through the process?
It's not going to change the world. Maybe it'll change somebody's tax bracket. I don't know.
Yeah. Here you go.
It'll change the vibes on a boat.
Absolutely. It has
doubt
been,
about it.
we've been cranking it up already when we've been out on the boat. It's a good boat song for sure.
Just as summer's starting to hit heavy force. That's good.
It honestly, I was telling this to the guys while we wrote it. So we never said anything about this, but I was homeschooled from all the way up to my sophomore year of high school, I guess, and then went to community college. Anyway, homeschooled, Christian family. So like, I wasn't a very wild kid in high school or anything, or not even wild, but just like doing stuff like this. I was going to bluegrass festivals. I was kind of a nerd. And it's worked out okay. So I'm not, complaining, but I feel like, hearing other people's stories of high school where they're like sneaking out and like, drinking with their friends all night and whatever. Yeah. Just like, I wasn't allowed to date anybody. I couldn't do anything. It was a very kind of like sheltered childhood. And I had a great time, nothing but fond memories. But I was telling the guys, I was like, this is like, I'm kind of writing this as what I imagine my high school experience should have been. Like just running around with my buddies
having
and
a good time.
Exactly, chasing girls and skinny dipping and whatever. Anyway, I was being a nerd and trying to learn to play guitar like Tony Rice. So
you've definitely picked the right path instead of just chasing girls.
It's worked out okay. Like I said,
when you got to Colorado,
yeah,
did you find yourself going through like a rebellious phase at all? Like being in this like kind of, it sounds like a sheltered life, can't go out, can't date people, then you go around, there's girls walking around.
Yeah, I really wasn't. I was still fairly like I got drunk with my college roommates a bunch. So that was fun, but I never did anything very crazy. I still don't. Still have.
What was the most amount of trouble you got into in high school?
In high school, well, I was dating a girl that we weren't allowed to be dating, so whatever, we hung out.
Secret.
Yeah, exactly.
A forbidden love.
Yes. Dude, yeah.
A Romeo and Juliet situation.
Movie.
Yeah, I was texting this girl too much, and so my parents took my phone away. It was like a solid full summer of just nonstop warfare with my parents over this chick, and she would like. I didn't have a phone. I didn't have my own car, so I had to borrow one of my parents' cars to go anywhere. So she would come like drive to my street at like 2 a.m, and I would sneak out the basement window and run up, and we'd go park her car in the sand dunes and make out.
What would you? Oh yeah. Make out?
Yeah.
That's it.
Feel some boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some over the pants, some over the pants stuff. Yeah, dude. A lot of heavy
Always.
breathing. Fog windows.
yeah.
Let's go.
A lot of breaks to wipe off your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
God.
There's
Just the denim of your pants absolutely giving you a callus on your knees. You're just like,
Yes.
my God, please
that's
do something to it.
what a feeling, dude. Those were the days. Life was so simple.
Being
They
in
were
high
the
school
days, bro.
and meeting somebody and being like, wow, maybe something can happen here
Yeah.
is maybe the greatest rush any human being will ever have in their life.
Wild.
Everyone remembers their first time. Everyone remembers like making out for the first time, doing anything.
No, like
Dry
just
humping.
even just like
Dry humping.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just rub our pants together
Yeah.
and just
Just
grab, feeling a little
I feel
booby over a shirt, man. God.
just going home with the
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish.
just going home with a emptied nut in your jeans.
Yeah.
And like at first you're upset about it, but then eventually it dries. And you're like, I guess I'll wear these again.
Cool. Yeah.
Throw this in the hamper, hide it under some clothes.
That's what I was about to say, because mom's doing laundry, so to bury that thing down in there.
Oh, this must have been there for a while.
Oh gosh,
Dude.
man.
Yeah, some of those just sitting there watching a movie with a couple girls and just you're like just pressing against their thigh. Like they don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's gonna activate something crazy.
Yeah.
Like you feel that, you just pressed out, catching a cramp. Yeah. Man. Those are the days. Write a song about that, dude.
Yeah. This is it, dude. This is the song.
Fucking
This is it.
Blue
good
balls.
times and dry humping.
If you relate to anything we just said, this is the song.
right,
For you.
you want to go back to high school when you used to fuck up your denim pants? Zach Top's "Good Times and Tan Lines" is the song for you.
No, that's a new
You guys
single.
can have that too if you want. You can
It's a
take
new
that.
single. It's gotta be called Blue Balls.
Got
Yeah.
to.
Gotta be called Blue Balls.
Yeah, I'm blue for you.
Yeah.
Dabba dee, dabba da.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. We can anytime you want to have a brainstorm. We're here. We're here for you,
Dude,
man.
yeah. When
Anytime.
you already asked about it. When I start running out of material to write about,
Yeah,
it,
we'll just tell you
call
about our high
up.
school
Yeah.
high school situations.
Which
love
text
it.
me a couple high school stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little group chat. I do kind of want to ask him the question, but I feel like Tyler's gonna get mad. One of the OG Bussin questions.
Would you cut your dick off for a Super Bowl?
No, when he lost a V card.
Is that an OG question?
That's
It's more
that's
like,
how we used to start.
It's more like
the
tell us
first
about
time
you
you-
first
yeah.
you yanked it.
Feels like it's not the show.
Yeah, we've grown.
We have
We've grown.
We're in
We're
our
adults.
30s.
This is a kid show.
kid show. Yeah,
Family friendly on here.
Nah,
You can ask me more.
Nah, I'll stay away from that. Before we get out of here, is there anything you want to promote, say, give a shout out to somebody?
Yeah.
You've got it. The floor
New
is yours.
record coming out. Obviously, the new single came out on the 9th. Yeah, today.
Yeah.
Um,
Today is where we're
and then I've got a new record coming out August 29th. I promised the people a summer album, and I barely made it. But we've got it. August 29th. The record will be called "Ain't In It For My Health," which I think is pretty funny. It was kind of it's a line out of one of the songs, out of the first song on the album. But it's kind of like a little. Oh, look, the image is already out. Shit. Oh, I guess that was getting posted, getting announced. So yeah, that's that. Ain't In It For My Health. It's kind of like a little I'm here to stay statement, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I ain't a one-hit wonder sort of thing. Anyway, so yeah, new record. Excited about that. 15 songs. Well, you got one of them today. 14
So
more.
14 more songs.
Yep, 14
Is
more.
there a song on that album that you're like most proud of? That you're like, I hope people love this one.
There's a few. I mean, obviously, I love all the songs. I wouldn't have put them on the record if I didn't. But yeah, there's like, I'm a little older now than like the stuff on the first record, and there's like a couple more life sort of songs. And I think there's a couple of those. There's one called "Between the Ditches" that I think is going to be. I hope is going to be pretty powerful. I think it is. Hopefully, people resonate with it. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there that I'm really, really excited about. And it's kind of, it's same old me. It sounds like the same artist, but I think the music has matured a little bit, and it's moving forward, and it doesn't sound like just, same old bland.
Yeah.